Alright guys, welcome back for another video. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. As you can see by the tagline, we're going to go over the Arrow Video DVD window sets. I do only have 5 of these so far. The 5 I do have, they're great additions. I do own these movies in a Blu-ray format. As a matter of fact, I own a ton of different releases of these movies. Some of them from Arrow as well, which is the later Blu-ray releases, or just prior Blu-ray releases, and from other companies and Anchor Bay DVDs and so forth. So guys, we're going to be here just for a minute. Got a little bit of time, so we're going to shoot it right quick. Unfortunately, I have to get ready to go to work here in just a little bit, so we're just going to, I'm not trying to rush it, but we're gonna go through it, and I'll try to be, thorough and detailed as possible. So guys, get you a snack and a drink, and let's have some fun. Alright guys, without bleeding it out too much, I got into the game late, of course. As I said, I'll just keep saying that, probably I need to just stop, but I got into the game late with collecting. I did already have the Blu-rays for all these, but I did want to go back and get some of the Arrow Video DVD window sets. I'm always on the search for those. I love buying this stuff. When it comes to a label like Arrow Video, I'm obsessed with them. I want to have in my collection, I want to have every bit of history that I can possibly have of that company. And I try to get them. Some of these releases are they're difficult to get. Unfortunately for myself, I mean, especially with because they don't press these anymore. They don't make them, manufacture, distribute, whatever. I have to go through secondhand to get these. And if you're interested in them, guys, just be aware of the regions. Some of these are not going to work on your normal DVD player. You have to make sure you got the right shit to play these. But guys, if you don't really you're not aware of regions, or whether your player can play some of this stuff, there's plenty of guys out there who will show you what Blu-ray player to buy, what to look for, all that stuff. I recommend Toddy Walnuts. He's the one who provided me with the knowledge of what to look out for, what to do, and how to get around these fucking horrible restrictions we have to get around. But anyway, guys, don't let that stop you from collecting this stuff. If you're a physical media collector, because I assure you, they are great, they are awesome, and I love having these on my shelf. Can't wait to get more. Like I said, unfortunately, when I do find them on eBay, I rarely ever find them, but when I do, the seller wants way too much money for them. They're just making up a price in their head, and they're like, well, this hasn't been out. They stopped making this years ago, so yeah, here it is. I'll sell it to you for $100, and I don't fall for that shit. But and half the time they'll try to sell that shit to you for like $100, and all the stuff won't even be in there. I'm OCD with my collecting, as you can probably tell from my last videos. If you checked them out, if you haven't, I'll spill it right quick. If they had a release and there was supposed to be a double-sided poster in there, a booklet, the window frame set that goes over it, anything, I want all the stuff 100% to be in there. I want it to be complete, because if it's not complete, it doesn't go up on those fucking shelves. That's just my OCD. I have unfortunately got a few releases that didn't have the booklets and stuff like that in there, put them up on the shelf. That didn't work. Had to take them bitches back down, find people who, hey, maybe you might like the movie, maybe you don't mind that there's the booklets missing, or the poster that you're probably not going to frame and hang up anyway, or keep in the case for collector purposes. And I was fortunate to trade some of those out, and things like that. But I try to stay away from that shit, because it's just a hassle. It's another stepping stone I have to go through to get the shit that I wanted and let it be complete and all that. So I'm a little careful about what I get. Alright guys, first up in the Arrow Video DVD window sets is City of the Living Dead. Guys, this is a great release. I'm going to turn this over on the back. Sorry for the glare. I'm going to try to hold it right where it doesn't show too much. There is some pictures on the back. It's got the pictures of all 4 covers. On these releases, you have 4 different covers to choose from to display on the front of that window. You'll get art cards, a double-sided poster. This one is a 2-disc set. So here we go, guys. I'm hoping you can see that. I'll back off a little bit. I see a little glare right there at the bottom. So guys, I'm trying to hold it up. Hopefully you can see that. But this is a great set though, and I'm a big fan of this film. Of course, I did buy later on. Arrow Video released City of the Living Dead in their Blu-ray set. Guys, if you're interested in the Blu-ray, this is all region. It will play on any Blu-ray player, and I was fortunate enough to find one with the actual first print run booklet. theatrical cover art for this is, oh, that is great. I would love to have a poster of that. Unfortunately, I don't. They did release this. After they released this, they released City of the Living Dead Arrow Video's limited edition set. Unfortunately, I missed out on that thing. It went fucking incredibly fast. I didn't even have a moment to even jump for a pre-order. It just kind of flew under my radar, wasn't paying attention, and that's the shit that happens with me a lot of the time. So I try to check out everybody's videos, especially Toddy Walnuts, Frank Fulci, and all those guys, because they're constantly, they know when shit's popping. They'll lock in the pre-order, they'll get it to show it, and by the time they show it, I'm like, oh fuck, I might already be too late. Let me jump on there, let me see if I can get one. Unfortunately, I didn't get the limited edition for this one. It's just one of those things though, but that one looks great. They did do a different scan of it though for the limited edition, and this one looks really good. This one looks better than that DVD copy, but it's, you know, DVD copy looks great too, and I had to have it. So guys, there's the cover I display in the window. There's the other cover right there. I won't pull out the sleeves and show you the other two covers because we'll be here all fucking day. But anyway, guys, you open up the case. It's a 2-disc set. These sets are really nice. I like them. If I'd have known this shit was floating around like back in 2009, 2010, whatever, I'd have been all over it. I'll take out this one, particularly just for now. This is the booklet right here. Not a thick booklet, but, you know, it gets the job done. There's a write-up on it. Got some artwork in it, some stills, and it's very nice. I actually did find a copy of this somebody was selling. Unfortunately, they had everything in here, even the damn poster, but didn't have that booklet in there. So I was like, nope, I'll wait and stumble across another one. And fortunately, I did. Here's the art prints that come with this film. They are wrapped, and I haven't opened this yet. Maybe I will one day to look at them, because by that, just that first one up right there, that is some great cover art. I think that's the cover for the steelbook. Arrow Video released this film as a steelbook as well, and I believe that might be the cover art for the steelbook. And I would love to have that thing, but every time I run across it, people want my kidneys for it, and I just can't give it up. All right, guys, just with this one right quick, we'll show this. This is the commissioned artwork Arrow Video did, the one that I display for the Windows set, and I do have the poster of that artwork, guys, but with these, I don't frame these and hang them up, unfortunately, because I'm a collector and I want to keep them in the case. But I would love to have a poster of this right here, maybe like a 24 by 36, even if it was like Screen Factory, like their size, like 18 by 24. I would frame that shit in a heartbeat. I love that artwork. I believe it was either Severin, no, might have been a Roman Flicks or something. They just released a Fulci film called The Gates of Hell. I'm not sure if it's the same one or if it's a different film. I have to do my homework on that one. I really want to check that out though. The Lucio Fulci films, I said it before, there's only a couple of movies of his that I kind of struggle to get through, just because, you know, some of them do have, for me, they have pacing issues. But for the most part, especially like with this film right here, I fucking love this film. It is gory as hell. This is one of the films in that it is a trilogy, I'd say, but it's, you know, like the fans kind of call it a trilogy, and it just kind of stuck. But that is The Beyond, City of the Living Dead, and House by the Cemetery. And all three of those films are great. I love the hell out of them. If I had to pick, it would be either between this one and The Beyond. But I got a lot of love for this film. I didn't even watch, I never had to even watch this film until I'd got Arrow Video's release of it. And I think that Blu-ray, I got the Blu-ray first and then this, but love it though. Great stuff. Alright guys, next up, I won't open this one up just so we can save some time. I'll try to show the back of it to show everything that's in it. It's a great set. It's just like City of the Living Dead, 2-disc set. It's got a double-sided poster, a booklet, and 4 different covers to choose from. Arrow Video fucking just, they came out swinging with these things, man. They gave something for the fans. Like, even if you didn't like their artwork, you would flop that shit over. If you didn't like the theatrical artwork, they give you 2 more covers to go with. So it was just unlimited options. You gotta love that. I mean, they made sure everybody had something. So anyway, guys, that is Vamp. I recently just watched this. Unfortunately, this flick wasn't for me. I am going to revisit again. I was talking to one of my subscribers, and he was just telling me how much he loved it and everything, and he pretty much influenced me to go back and rewatch this. Maybe my mood wasn't right going in. I did make the mistake of watching, I paired this as a double feature with, and I watched Tom Holland's Fright Night first. And Fright Night's one of my favorite vampire films of all time. I have not seen a vampire film yet to knock that out. I know I love Lost Boys and everything, but when it comes to Fright Time, Tom Holland's Fright Time, It's fucking phenomenal. This one, what I've seen of it though, I mean, it's all right. It just, you know, it's got some good scenes in it. I love the sewer scenes in it and all that stuff. If you guys have seen this film, which I'm sure you have, I like the sewer scenes, especially the alleyway scenes. The club scenes though, I don't know. It dragged there for me for a little bit. Grace Jones, I didn't care for her character that much. I mean, she looked bizarre as hell, and it definitely, you know, it definitely catches your attention on the camera, but I don't know. I'll try to flip that over on the back, guys. We're going to try to hold that up so you can see it. As I said, there's the 4 covers you get to choose from. There's the double-sided poster, the booklet, and like I said, this is a 2-disc set. They got some shit on it, too. They got some features on here. These ain't nothing to skip out on. If you're a fan of Arrow Video and you're like me and you want to be like, well, damn, I already have the Blu-ray of that and all that other shit, go for it. And like I said, I have this window set. That's the DVD set. The very first set I bought of that was the Vamp Blu-ray set. Got a good price for this on eBay. I know, guys. Why would you buy the DVD window set when you already had the Blu-ray set? Because I found a good price on it and I fucking want all of it. But anyway, guys, that is the Blu-ray set for Vamp, the box set. The Blu-ray window box set. This is a 1-disc set. Has the 4 covers just like this one right here. You know, with this being a Blu-ray, they had more room to put the special features on. So DVD has to be 2-disc set because they don't have enough room, and Blu-ray just has so much room. But it's a great release though, guys. That one, this Blu-ray set right here is A, B, and C. So you could just like Phenomena right there I showed. It'll work in any Blu-ray player. On the back of the DVD one right here, I do not even see a region stamp, so I would not trust that if you just have a regular Blu-ray player, since this stuff is basically released overseas. Be on the safe side with your region codes and all that good stuff. But so there's the anything else to show? Nope. Okay. All right, we're going on. I'm gonna catch some shit for this one. And that's fine, I expect it. Just keep in mind, guys, I am one of those people who's open-minded. We all like what we like, and we all have different tastes, different vibes, and all that good stuff. Next up, guys, this is Phenomena by Dario Argento. Now, I know a lot of people, especially when it comes to Argento, Deep Red is their #1 pick. Even Bird with the Crystal Plumage. I've even heard people say that that is their favorite film by Argento. For me, it is definitely Phenomena. This movie right here had everything for it going, for me, anyways. Shit, man. Donald Pleasance in this film, I loved it. Love seeing him. He did a great job in this film, too. This one right here, guys, it has, of course, your 4 different covers to choose from, your booklet, double-sided poster. This film was also called, instead of Phenomena in another territory, it was called Creeps. This is a 1-disc set. It has some good features on it. I'll try to hold that up for you guys in the back. Hopefully that'll focus and you can see all the good stuff. I'm hoping, guys. Like I said, I'm really trying with this. That ring light's going to be a little bit of work for me. But like I said, guys, this is, when it comes to Argento films that I've seen so far, and believe me, I have not seen all of his stuff, I'm probably going to catch a lot of shit for this. But as of just recently, I watched Tenebrae for the first time. And I know a lot of fans have probably grew up with that film and watched it for decades and loved it. Unfortunately for me, I just got to see it for the first time, and I loved it. I love that movie. It was great. I have seen Bird with the Crystal Plumage. I like that. It's okay. Deep Red, I've seen that movie numerous times now. I recently just watched it again because Joe Bob Briggs on the last drive-in hosted it and showed it. And it drags for me. I mean, I like the movie. I like the scenes where fucking people are just getting knocked off, but it does, though. It kind of drags for me just a little bit. But, you know, I have it. It's great. I think I have Deep Red from Blue Underground. I have that release. Guys, anyway, before I ramble on too much more about the rest of this guy's films and what I like about them and what I don't, here's Phenomena. Guys, before I had that release right there, I looked up and found that for a really good price. Bought a few of these from the same seller. Just got really lucky on eBay. I had this copy right here to go to. And if I'm not mistaken, this was released. This was, you know, here's the DVD window box set. This was also released. Phenomena was released in the Blu-ray window sets. Unfortunately, I haven't come across one that's complete for a decent price. This one right here looks amazing. Arrow Video. Let me show this before I keep going on. Anyway, guys, there it is. I was fortunate enough to get one with a booklet and 2-disc set. might as well show that other artwork. And there's the other artwork right there, which I love. I believe Synops actually did a steelbook of this release. And I know a lot of people love that one. Unfortunately, I don't have that one either. Guys, I just got on eBay, I think it was the day? Thursday? I got on there Tuesday night. I found somebody selling the Arrow Video release of Phenomena. It's just a standalone release with the 4K scan. So I'm going to be getting that one. They did release that release I just bought with the standalone release was included in a limited edition box set, and that thing looks fucking phenomenal. That's one I'm definitely gonna have to track down sooner or later, and I know I'm gonna pay some outrageous money for it, but I fucking want it, and I think it's gonna be worth it. I did miss out on that one, especially when it comes to like those Argento box sets, those Fulci box sets, those limited edition sets Arrow does. Either you're jumping on it quick as soon as they announce it, or you could be a dumbass like me and wait a couple weeks too long. They get on there, you can't find them anymore, they're long gone, they're sold out. And then as soon as you get on eBay, it's like, damn, like they were selling that on the site for like 30, 40 bucks after the conversion rate, after you do the math on it. And then you go on eBay and these motherfuckers are on there selling it for like 100, 150 bucks, and it's just like, ouch. But anyway, guys, that is Phenomena. I love the hell out of that movie. So far, like I said, that is my favorite Argento so far. Guys, please feel free to talk shit. That's fine. I've called some shit already before about it from some other people in some Facebook groups, and they're just like, damn, dude, like, Phenomena is your favorite Argento film? I'm like, don't get me wrong, I gave Deep Red numerous tries, and I like it. I will watch that movie again. It's fucking awesome. I like Bird with the Crystal Plumage as well, but if I had to stack them up side by side, Phenomena. It gets it for me every time. There's just so much shit going on in that movie where it's like, damn, like there's always something going on where I'm just sitting there looking at it going, hey, you got my curiosity, you got my attention. So there it is. It wasn't boring for me, and that's the worst thing a movie could be for me, is fucking boring. If it's boring, I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm not gonna remember shit. So I don't like those movies. Anyway, guys, what should I do? Should I do this one next? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Alright, guys, so in a previous video, I showed my Blu-ray window box sets from Arrow Video, and I showed this one really quick. Last year, summer 2019, I was on vacation, lucked up and got one of my Holy Grail pieces for a really good price, and as soon as I bought that one, I turned around and the same seller was selling his DVD version of it in the window box set, so I had to have both of them. I spent some money that day for both of these, but anyway, guys, that is Dawn of the Dead DVD window box set. This is sealed. I have not opened it. I have so many different releases of this film. I even have the Blu-ray one right here, which is my Holy Grail piece. But this one as well is one of my Holy Grail pieces. I rarely ever see this thing pop up on eBay, and when I do, the box is fucked up. They're missing shit out of it. Guys, I'll hold it up on the back, but as you can see, there's a lot to offer. This is a 4-disc set. The Blu-ray window box set is a 2-disc set, just because they had more room to, put the features on and manage it a little bit better. But this one's a 4-disc set, double-sided poster, booklet, art print cards, and of course, you got your 4 different covers to choose from. But as I said, guys, this is sealed. I'll probably never open it. I go to the shelf all the time. I pick this up, and I'm just like, damn, I cannot believe I got this one and this one, like on the same day. Same seller. He just posted this one first and then posted this one right behind it. Got this for 50 bucks, and I believe he sold this one to me for 35, 40 bucks. Brand new and sealed. I was all over it. So like I said, I spent some money that day, and these were like Holy Grail pieces for me. But love the hell out of them. Before those, I was not fortunate enough to get the Anchor Bay Blu-ray release of Dawn of the Dead, which is way out of print and goes for stupid money. But I had the Anchor Bay set, that big ass Dawn of the Dead set, which is lovely. There's nothing wrong with that set. I love the hell out of it. I believe there's all 3 cuts in there. The theatrical director's cut and Argento's cut in there, loaded with special features, all kinds of goodies. It's a fucking phenomenal set, guys. If you have that, you know exactly what I'm talking about, why I'm ranting on that set, because that was my go-to set to watch that movie, because I refused to pay $100 for that fucking Anchor Bay Blu-ray when it went out of print. That thing didn't even have that many fucking special features on it, man. Like, fuck, man. People were scamming each other left and right over that fucking movie. Anyway, guys, this is the, here's the I was a big Anchor, I still am. I was a pretty big collector for Anchor Bay. I knew they were one of the companies that was really primarily focusing on horror, and I loved it. And I was grabbing everything I could of Anchor Bay DVDs at the time. And so fortunately I was able to get both of these. I had this one right here, and my buddy Ross sent this one to me because he just knows I'm such a big fan of this film. So it was really nice of him to do that. Appreciate the hell out of it. I do usually take these right here and I set them just like that on my shelf, you know, stacked up in front of other DVDs on the spines, just to display them because I fucking love them. But Dawn of the Dead, guys, I mean, who doesn't love that film? That fucking film is a masterpiece. And I said before in a previous video, guys, Second Sight, you know, October 2020 this year, they're going to be releasing their 4K UHD set, and they're also releasing it in a Blu-ray set. And that shit's got like 6, 7, 8 discs in it. It's got soundtracks in it. I can't wait for that to come out. I'm going to get my hands on it. It did go up for pre-order on Diabolic there for a few days. I'm not sure if they still have it on there. I need to check. But I think the prices on that for the Blu-ray set was like $100, and then the 4K UHD set, if you decided to go for the 4K route, it was like $120. So I know that is that's a lot of money up front at once for one title. But I think with given everything, with the rights issues, with that film, fuck, man, there's just so much that always went wrong with that film, especially when it came to putting it out. Especially in the States, it was just, it always got some shit. But I think that was with the producer, though. Not going to talk shit about him, though. It is what it is. Could be some legal rights I don't know about. So, but anyway, guys, Second Sight, though, they're going to put that out. I'm very excited to get that. I should have did a pre-order for it. I didn't do it yet, but I will. Just, you know, spending $120 up front and still having to wait 4 or 5 months for that to finally come in. That's a stretch for me. I know patience is the name of the game, but sometimes though patience is very tested with me. So anyway, guys, that was Dawn of the Dead. Last up, landed this one. I was so happy to get it. I did have to pay some good money for this, unfortunately, but it's one of those titles I can go to the shelf, pull it off, and I'm very happy with what I got and what I paid for it. Guys, that is none other than George A. Romero's Martin. This thing comes complete. I've seen a lot of these on eBay for stupid prices, and they'll be missing the poster, the booklet, the postcards, all kind of shit. They'll just be missing something, or the disc will be scratched. Whatever it is, they want a stupid money, even though it wasn't even complete. This one, I've inspected this bitch numerous times. It's got everything in it. The postcards, the double-sided poster, the booklet, both discs. The covers are great. You got 4 different options. This thing is pristine. And like I said, I did pay some money for it. But guys, I'm going to hold it up on the back so you can see it. I'm hoping I'm doing you guys some justice there so you can see those 4 different covers. The booklet. This is a 2-disc set. You got a double-sided poster. There's the booklet down there. Guys, once again, this is another one. I'm looking at the back, and it doesn't state a region for it, so I wouldn't be so quick to trust that your normal DVD player that you bought here in the States is going to play it, because you might be fucking yourself really fast. Guys, it's an amazing set, though, and this movie does not get enough claims. Once again, Second Sight this year, hopefully, if they stick to schedule. They did say whenever they were announced they're going to release Dawn of the Dead, they also said they're going to release Martin as well on Blu-ray. So that's going to be a first time to Blu-ray if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it is. And man, the Romero fans, their Second Sight's going to give it to them. They're going to give them exactly what they want. Unfortunately, it'd be nice to see like Scream Factory or maybe the Region A rights from Arrow Video come through. You know, somebody get the rights to this and put it out in the States because it deserves it. You know, I know this is not everybody's cup of tea, especially for Romero. They're expecting something else, but this movie's fucked up and it's nice. I like fucked up movies, so. But guys, before I got that one, I had to track down this one, and I overpaid for this one just to have this because I had to have something to go back to and watch before I was lucky enough to get that. But this is what I was bumping right here for the longest time. If I wanted to watch it, I had to use this one. And the scan on this looks like dirt. This is from Lionsgate Films. They did a 16:9 widescreen on this film, and they did it says transfer from HD. I've watched this copy numerous times compared to the Arrow Video one. If I had to do my pick, this one right here got it hands down. Special features, I mean, there's a commentary on here, guys. A photo gallery, making Martin recounting. That's a pretty short feature. Lionsgate, I guess they did what they did though. that's it. I just put it in that red case, guys. I think it normally came in like a black case. I just put it in a red case because it's Martin. It's a vampire fucking movie. You know, just the color of the case kind of. I was like, let's go for it. Anyway, guys, that is it, guys. I kind of threw all my other shit in here with them, so let me get that together right quick, and I'll show you guys what we're really here for. But anyway, guys, that is the 5 DVD Arrow Video window box sets that I do have. As I said in a previous video, I do have 4 of the Blu-ray window sets from Arrow Video, and of course I just showed you Vamp, Dawn of the Dead, Funhouse is one of them, and A Bay of Blood by Mario Bava, which is a fucking phenomenal film. Yeah, guys, that's it. It's 6:30. Unfortunately, I have to get ready to go to work, but I did want to get this done, so I shot 2 videos today, so I don't feel bad. So I want to keep content popping up on the channel consistently. We're already at 26 minutes, and I only showed a few titles, but that's just how it is. But guys, if you stuck around with me this long, thank you so much. I appreciate the hell out of you. Love you. Adore you. I know I ramble a lot, but you know, this is shit that I love, and hopefully people out there are watching it, and maybe they don't know this stuff exists, and they're really looking forward to getting into it. Or maybe they have it sitting on the shelf and they just haven't watched it yet, and they're listening to my dumb ass sit here on this couch talking about, this is a fucking great film, you should watch it, or Argento's Phenomena is better than Deep Red. I know I'm going to get some shit for that, guys. But anyway, as always though, guys, man, thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for clicking on the video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please hit that subscribe button. Hit me up in the comments section. If you have any of those, you like them, there's a special feature on there that really stuck out for you, hit me up in the comments section. Tell me what you like about it. I'll be more than glad to reply to you. I'm not one of those guys that just doesn't look at their comments. I go through that shit, and I talk to everybody. If you're going to take time out of your day to talk to me, I'm going to do the same thing back. Granted, it might take me a little bit of time to get back to you. I'm going to do it, though. Guys, if you have any of those releases right there, and you just flat out fucking hate them, like they're just garbage, you overpaid for them, wasn't what you expected, feature in there, you know, one of the supplemental material features in there, just you didn't take it the right way, whatever it was, hit me up in the comment section. We'll talk about it. But anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for sticking around with me. I love you. That's all I really got to cover today, guys. Hopefully I can make some more videos tomorrow, and we'll see each other again. But until then, guys, be safe, be careful.